Hi guys, I want to show you a table that I made out of tires. My dad has lots of tires, and he didn't get them because he was a tire person. He got them because people were putting them in his yard, family and friends and people he didn't even know, just dumping stuff in his yard. So we have put them all together, and I'm trying to make a little garden out of them. So I said I'm going to use them. I've seen some other people use them for the garden, so I'm going to show you what I'm using for one of the tires. This is my little tire table. I have some legs that I got. Now, yeah, the legs would cost a lot, but I got these off of some old furniture. So what I did, I'm going to flip it upside down so you can see it. Hope it doesn't tear up. I'm trying to flip it. Okay. So what I did was, this is one of those, this piece of wood here, the same piece of wood, is one of the pieces that you get off a spool, like a wire, and they were giving it away for free. So I got some of those. I was like, okay, I know I can make a table out of them. And then when I thought about the legs off of the chairs and old furniture, I put that on there, flipped it upside down. I screwed the boards into the tires, but I had to put it into the thick side. But anyway, I screwed them in there. If you want to bolt them in, you can always get some screws with nuts and put the nuts on the other side and tighten them up if you want to do that. But I just used these to see if they're staying there. I screwed these in, the old legs, and they're still nice. Could use this for the inside, really. And just spray paint them. And could paint them gold or whatever. And if you want to be eclectic, you can have a tire table in your home or in your basement or men's room or whatever. But anyway, this is what I did. Now I'm going to put the tire, flip it back over. I have to hold it up so I don't want to mess up the legs. As you can see, it still has some water, and I had to get the water out. And then what I'll do is I'll put the top, this little other piece on as a top. And I can either screw it down or just leave it like that. But I did put some holes in the bottom so the water would run through, because when it rains, water will go inside of here, up under there, and it will continue to get water inside of the tires, you know, in some of the places. If it even with this on there, because I know you probably like, well, that's on there, it's going to go straight in and down, but it doesn't. I did it with some tires down there to cover them up so rain won't get in it. And it still got inside of it. So I suggest if you want to use this outside, so you won't have mosquitoes, you put holes in the bottom, drill holes in the bottom like I did, or cut out. If you cut this piece out, some close up here, what'll happen is the water will run out. It won't have a place to hold it. And you can but it has to be under the bottom side, has to be under there, the bottom side. Then you put that on. So I got my little table. So now I'm going to put my table over here in this corner, because I put my paper down so I won't have to keep weeding in this area. And I could just put my paper down here, and then I can just walk on it. And I've been sweeping it off. So I'm going to finish putting this down, and I'm going to let you see how I arrange it in a minute. Okay, I've got it over there. I have the tomato on top, the basil, some mint, and let me see, what are these things? What are these things? Okay, there you go. That's the name of them. Yeah. So, marigolds, the yellow and the orange marigold, and I put these little cherry tomatoes. They're growing. I put them on the back so they can crawl up as well. I'm going to let this one just go on across the fence. If it goes across the fence and hangs over and starts going down, that'll be great. And this one is have it hanging down. I'm going to move these back over there. And I have the top for this tire here. because that was the tire I had over there, but now it's got some levels to it. So, and then I'll be taking this one and I'm going to make this into a bed, like a flower bed. I want to show you what I did over here. I did this one. I had a wooden flower bed here, and I had these pieces of wood right here, and I just screwed them on the side, screwed them on both sides, and leaned them up just like I did with the tires. Have some tires under there that I'm using for my potatoes. And then in here I separated it because I wanted to see how I'm just getting it started. So separated, I'm going to write down what each one is here. And this one was kale, radish, and beets. So I'm going to see how those grow. Those are just new. But that's how that is for now. I'll take you back over to my other area. And I'll be putting my cucumber over there, but I'm going to level that out first. I put my finger in and mess it up. Level it out first, and then I'm going to put the tomatoes back together because those two are intertwining with each other. So, hey, if they're happy like that, I'm going to let them stay like that. And I have my peppers, and the other peppers are grown. I did eat them, but then I noticed that this one started turning red. So I said I'm just going to stop. I'm going to let them turn red. So I have a few there. So it's about 5, and then some more going 6. And I did eat 2, 7, there's 7. And then the other ones are starting to grow. So that's it. And I have like one little cucumber that's growing weirdly, but it's some more going on. And it's right here. So I'm going to be trying to get my little garden together. And my blueberries didn't do well this year, but I'm going to get some more together. And I just can't wait. And I hope the rabbits will stop eating my, I know this is like my pumpkin. And I know that pumpkin season is not really in, but I do like the flowers. And they like to come up and nibble on them. So hopefully I can get something out here. Maybe a bell or something to run them away. If you have any ideas of what I can get to run the rabbits away so they can stop nibbling on my stuff, let me know. All right. Thank you, guys. I broke off one of my little, broke it off, but I'm going to go put in some water. It smells so good. It's basil. It does smell good. So, got water on me. But, because I was watering them. So, I want to go and put this in some water and decorate that, and I'll let you see how it looks later. Okay, I finally got finished trying to put a little bit of something over there. Now it's dark, so you might not be able to see it all, but I'll show you again later if I have to. So let's see. Now this is what I've done so far. Got my lights up there, my light over there on my door. Got all my plants. These are mostly the tomatoes in the back, and the cucumber. That's the little papaya in the front. And like you said, I said the marigolds, peppers, another papaya. And that's just well, not just, that's a pecan tree that my son gave me. So yes, it's wonderful. And here's the rest of it. And I'll back up and just see. This is how it is. So I'm not finished. I'm just getting started with everything. And all my other stuff is, like I said, it's on the other side. And I'll close it off so wouldn't nobody have to look at that mess as they come up. But this is it for now. I'm going to show you some other things later on. But this is how it's looking now. I may put some seating over there and a few spots, maybe like right there. So I can just have a little, just a chair or two there just to sit outside. But right now it's mostly about the plants, about the food that you want to have. So you don't have to buy things from the store. But this is it, guys. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Just keep up with me. Give me a like and subscribe. I need some more subscribers. I just like to keep going. So if you just, cat, give me a like. And I'll just keep doing some more, okay? Hey, just watch me when you're bored, There's plenty of things you could be doing. But watch me when you're and you're just bored and you want to see something. All right. Love you guys. Remember, you may not click like clogging shoes, but we stick together better than friends do. We stick together and support each other, right? Better than some best friends do. Bye.